And a good Thursday, everybody. Welcome in Chase and Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. We are live today on Broadway at Chiefs on Broadway, the bar of one Eric Church. We're on the third floor. We're having a great time. You can come up and see us if you're coming downtown for the SEC tournament, or if you're just, coming downtown to hang out. We're up here on the third floor, so come see us as we'll be here, and then DVD will be here. This place is awesome. The third floor is like a venue where they'll do concerts and things, and they got the stained glass windows a la the Ryman with Dolly and Willie Nelson and Michael Jordan and Johnny Cash. I mean, it's awesome. Jesus. So it's
that's Bob Seger. Oh, man, I thought it was Jesus, too. That's Bob Seger in the corner. Oh, that's great,
Some
man.
people might view him that way. I don't know. But
Who's straight ahead of us? Is that Bruce Springsteen?
it's either Springsteen or John Cougar, maybe.
I can't tell.
I don't know. But, yeah, anyway, it's really cool. So we're excited to be here today and talking SEC and Titans and all that stuff.
Yeah, and tonight's the big reveal over at the Pinnacle. Titans are going to bring out the new logo, bring out the new everything, and so it's an exciting time. If you're a Titans fan, listen, we have banged on this team hard the last 2-3 years, rightfully so. But I feel like they've turned the ship around. I love Robert Saleh. I love what Borgonzi's doing. Last year's draft class contributed. I like the vibe. I like the way it's headed. I think tonight will be a lot of fun to see how the Ville with the jerseys and everything going on and the excitement about the free agency class they brought in. I think it's a really exciting time to be a Tennessee Titan.
Yeah, I do too. I did. I saw Jim Wyatt tweeted about 2 or 3 hours ago. I guess it was right outside the facility, and they have all the flags, the American flag, the Tennessee flag, and they have the Titans flag. And I just saw it, and I saw that flaming thumbtack logo, and this popped in my head. It's an end of an era when you look at the flaming thumbtack and all its glory and all the many years of memories that it's given us.
You're going to make a lot of people cry right now.
To know that this is it. And at about 8 o'clock tonight, it'll be a new era.
It will be.
We're going to miss it, man.
Yeah. I'm going to miss you, man. Yeah, they're moving on. I thought the uniforms for the last 6-7 years are the worst uniforms in football. I've always said the Titans have the worst uniforms. I'm kind of excited about this new oomph they're putting out there tonight. I'm excited for it. I think it looks good. I mean, the mocks we see, I don't know if they're the real thing or not.
I'm going to laugh if they're nothing like what.
Right? That's going to be crazy. But the simple fact is what we've seen so far, pretty continuous across the board. I like it. Just embrace the Oilers blue and then go forward and boom, we got it.
Yeah, so they'll do that tonight. The Preds are in action tonight against the Canucks. We got the SEC tournament going on, so there's just a lot happening. But I am going to say this: we're going to see what happens here. But we're at Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if he listens. I would assume he listens to us because
of course he does. Yeah. He's not dumb.
But we need Eric Church to call in today.
Yeah, we're putting on because he loves basketball, a full court press.
Yes. So we have reached out to multiple some of our connections.
Yes.
But we need Eric Church to call the show today.
Now, you were too young. Dean Smith was famous for an offensive play back in the day before the shot clock called the four corners, right? You'd have do you know what the four corners is in basketball?
Yeah, I mean, I have a general idea.
Yeah, you would just run the clock out. I mean, there was no shot clock. That's why they put a shot clock in. So, Eric Church, call in. We can discuss Carolina basketball as much as you want because we know a little bit about it today. So, we're putting a full court press on. Don't go to the four-corner offense.
Yeah.
And then we'll summon Bob Seger / Jesus with your pitcher in the corner, and we'll do this. So, Eric, if you're listening, you're more than welcome to call in today.
615-737-1025 is our phone and text line, driven by WilsonCountyHyundai.com. Kentucky leads Missouri 26-20 with about 6 minutes left in the first half over at Bridgestone Arena at the SEC tournament. We'll get a full scoreboard for you here in just a little bit, but Kentucky and Missouri doing battle right now across the street, across the street and up.
About 4 blocks. All right, you ready for our question of the day?
Let's hit our question of the day.
So our question of the day is, all I've heard the last 2 days coming downtown is from non-Kentucky fans, I hope Kentucky loses. I don't care who they're playing. I hope they lose. What sports team will you never root for? Will you never, ever, no matter what, root for that sports team? Kentucky fans aren't going to root for Tennessee, no matter what. Tennessee's not rooting for Kentucky. Vanderbilt's not rooting for Tennessee. You're never, ever, no matter what, going to root for a team. Who team do you always hope loses?
That's a great question.
So for Tennessee fans, you hope Kentucky loses in basketball nonstop. Football, you hope Alabama loses.
Yeah.
That you it's not so much you're never going to root for, but you hope they never win another game again. Like for me, I'm kind of for NFL. And this is no anything on the Ravens. I hope the Ravens never win a game again.
Yeah.
I just don't. I mean, I'm maybe with Harbaugh gone, I'm a little bit better, but I'm tired of them beating the Titans in almost everything. So I will never root for the Ravens.
As a lifelong Cowboys fan, the artist formerly known as the Redskins, currently known as the Commanders with Washington.
You're always hoping to lose.
Yeah, because, I mean, that was the arch rival. I mean, obviously you had the Cowboys and Indians back in the day.
What would Sean Henry, the big Giants fan?
He'd say the Cowboys, I'm sure.
He hopes they never win a game again.
And he should. Yeah. He should say that.
It's just funny. 15 of the 16 SEC teams all can't stand Kentucky basketball. And that's all I heard yesterday was, I hope Kentucky never wins a game again. And they're up on Missouri now. Watch them roll all the way to the final on Sunday. But I just thought it's interesting that teams that you're always going to hope they lose every single game. You know, I was a Braves fan back in the day.
The Mets.
Oh, but see, we're different.
Yeah.
There was only 2 divisions. There was National League West and East. And
I always don't say it. I'm going to guess. Dodgers.
Every single second.
Yep.
Hope they lost every game back in the 80s. Hated them.
Because the Braves were in the West with the Dodgers, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But they all lost every single game. Still do.
Mine's the Mets. Like that's why Willie and I have fun with that. Like I hate the Mets and he hates the Braves.
But you also hate Bryce Harper.
I can't stand Bryce Harper. That is true. It's funny.
Right.
I don't know what it is about baseball players, but there are certain baseball players that like I decide at a very early time that I don't like them and I never will. Bryce Harper's one of them. I didn't like Prince Fielder for a long time, and then we had him on the show, and I kind of felt bad, and I was like, he's actually a really nice guy.
He is a really nice guy, right?
Chase Utley. I didn't like Chase Utley because he was always good. David Wright was another one. Played for the Mets. Was always good against the Braves.
Is it more baseball than anything else that you could stand?
Yeah. I mean, like, not on a personal level.
No, I get it.
I, wouldn't go up to Chase Utley like, you son of a –
It's like The Godfather, man. It's not personal. It's business.
Just business.
Dr. Crane, what about you, Bubba?
Chicago Cubs. Cannot stand seeing them to win.
Yeah.
I know they've caught a good
fan.
run of, good success, but no thanks.
So 2016 had to just destroy you inside.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
because
I'm
they've been
with
on
you.
a terrible run of just 2011 on, just terrible.
So you bring up a really interesting point. If Ricky's listening, he can weigh in on this. So I feel like Cardinals fans, your arch rival is the Cubs, and you hate the Cubs. And then you kind of look at other teams as whatever. The Cincinnati Reds hate the St. Louis Cardinals. Like every Reds fan I know hates the Cardinals.
Really?
But I kind of feel like Cardinals fans are like, yeah, whatever.
It's very fair.
Kind of like Tennessee Vanderbilt. Like Vanderbilt fans hate Tennessee, and Tennessee's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of how it comes across sometimes.
Okay.
Our question of the day is presented by Aries Tactical. Your safety, your skill, your Aries Tactical. First-time shooters shoot for free. Just tell them that I, Chase McCabe, sent you, and check them out at ariestactical.com. Again, we are live from Chiefs on Broadway for the SEC tournament, which is at Bridgestone Arena, and all of our coverage is presented by Thompson Machinery, City Auto of Murfreesboro. Visit cityautomitsubishi.com. Maple Street Biscuit Company, Wake Up to Wow, Volunteer Hose and Gasket, Crown Royal, live generously and life will treat you royally, and the Metro Nashville Police Department. Learn more at joinmnpd.com. So we appreciate all of them. Jill Jelnick, Fox 17, going to come hang out with us at 1 o'clock. And also Greg Wyshynski at 2. So a lot to get into today, and hopefully Eric Church will call in at some point. That's what we want to have happen. That would be awesome.
Man, right?
We're live at Chiefs. We'll have more coming, including the Titans making some of these free agent signings official. We'll do that next. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. It's an Eric Church Thursday live here at Chiefs on 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe down here for the SEC basketball tournament. But excited to be here, Chiefs, on the third floor. So come up and see us. It's open. You can go. You obviously have several floors to choose from, but come up to the third and say hi. We're having a good time here chasing Big Joe as the SEC tournament is going on as we speak. Kentucky and Missouri, as Kentucky is up 35-24.
Oh, good. Well, Kentucky's going to stay in town for quite a while then.
Which is good for business.
Well, good for all the businesses down here, as they're going to stick around and win games. And look, that's the whole thing. Is that yesterday, them playing on the first day for the first time since 1979, and Kentucky fans got down there early and having a good time, and so that's it. That's it's fun. And I'm telling you, downtown Nashville, on days like these when it's something like that's happening and the sun's out, is one of the most beautiful places on planet Earth. You talk about the gridlock on the traffic, whatever, but once you get down here and walk past all the bars and the music and the people and the fan bases and everything, it is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful city.
The Titans are making, and yes, it is. The Titans are making their free agent signings official. Now, my guess is they're going to save a couple for tonight, if I had to guess, and do a reveal.
Sure.
There. But one thing that was pointed out I saw on Twitter is as people go to the Titans website, the shade of blue changed.
Oh, did it?
That it's a slightly different shade of blue. So take that for whatever it's worth.
I'll take it for whatever it's worth, pal.
But the free agents that they have announced, cornerback Josh Williams, previously with the Chiefs, tight end Daniel Bellinger, they have announced him. Punter Tommy Townsend. They've made the trade with the Jets for Sweat Jermaine Johnson official. So they have done that. Cordell Flott, they've made that official. John Franklin Myers, Cordell Volson, Alante Taylor.
Get it?
Austin Schlottman. Jordan Elliott, who you really liked, Bryce Oliver, Morgan Cox. So those are the ones that have happened to this point, but we obviously know that there have been more.
Jordan Elliott's going to phone home some sacks this year for the Titans. I like him. Depth pieces you've got going on there, I think it's really good, man. Now you got to put them together, and I think Robert Saleh is the right guy to put this team together. And they're going defense. I'm telling you, football is cyclical. You see what defense has done the last 2-3 years. That's going to be the trend, probably the next 3 to 5 years. A strong defense and figure things out, man.
Yeah, so we'll kind of keep track of that, and there's been a few that have come out. I like what they're doing. I mean, we got to all see it. It's got to come together, but I think certainly it's been good. Now, our question of the day.
Right, this is great.
Is
what team will you never ever root for, and you hope they lose every single game for the rest of time?
Text line Ricky says Florida and Alabama, and then the Colts, Texans, and Jags. So keeping it with the division. 7948, Ohio State. Randy, Tennessee to lose and everything. The Ravens, the Cowboys, sorry Chase, and Duke basketball.
Oh, Duke, yes, Duke basketball. I hope they lose every single game, especially where we are today.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Right, Eric? If you're listening, we hate
Carolina
Duke
Blue.
Too.
That's why you need to call in. Carolina. We are all about some Carolina Blue. I mean, he's got Jordan in here.
Right. Eric Church for today, we all hate Duke with you, buddy. We got this.
We're Carolina fans, App State fans.
Jesus fans.
We're always Jesus fans.
Read Paul. Paul's got an international hate. I love it.
You read Paul, because
Paul says, I grew up in Toronto. I would never, ever, ever cheer for the Montreal Canadiens.
Yes, that's a good one.
How deep is that hatred?
Very big. And by the way, the Seahawks have won more games recently than the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Seahawks.
The Maple Leafs haven't won. I think they haven't won anything since the Super Bowl.
Really?
Yeah. They've been terrible.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Gino,
they were good. Okay, I guess not.
Gino says, never root for Ohio State. Their fans are insufferable, as is their team. Could even be golf. I hate that guy on Happy Gilmore yelling out one of their golfers at the tee. Nevada Josh, the Patriots. Ever since the snow game against the Raiders with the tuck rule BS, I've hated them.
I think there's probably more people. Well, I think if you looked at a poll of what team people hate more than anybody else, Cowboys probably at the top, obviously, right? Who would be second? Patriots? A lot of people don't like the Cowboys.
Yeah, probably.
But Patriots, I think, would be second. Who would come in third in that?
I don't know. There was an old friend of my grandmother,
Pappy.
my dad's side, Mr. Chaffin, and I remember watching that Tennessee-Florida State game in 1999 for the national championship, and he had a shirt. He was going for Florida State, and I'm like, why are you cheering for Florida State? Why not Tennessee? And he pulled the shirt out that said, there's only one thing I hate more than Tennessee, and that's Notre Dame.
Oh, I didn't even think about Notre Dame.
Yeah, Notre Dame's one, but Jeff says the only time I would ever want Ohio State or Michigan State to win a game is if them winning clearly and directly benefits Michigan.
Okay, that's a good one.
1880 says Yankees, and then a NASCAR one, Kyle Busch.
Yankees. All right, let's for a second. I don't hate the Yankees. I hate the people who like the Yankees yet can't name a player past the year 2000. That drives like my ex-sister-in-law loves the Yankees. Why? Because they win all the time.
Yeah.
What about when Don Mattingly was there? Who?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
We'll move on from this.
So I'm the same way. Like, I don't like the Yankees, but I've always respected the Yankees. Like, in certain players, like Derek Jeter is one of the best of all time. And how could you not like him? So I'm with you. I think the Yankees, the Blackhawks, I'd even throw the Cubs in there. Give me an NFL team, like a team that you the bandwagoners that they just jump on. Like if the Bears get good again, I think you'd have some of that.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Now, if you've been a fan, the Browns would be a perfect example. If the Browns all of a sudden got good, you're going to hear all these people go, "Oh, I'm a Browns fan."
But they get some long-suffering, loyal
Sure,
fans.
and I love those people. Like, they deserve to have something good happen.
I think it would be, man, they were
But, like, the reason I couldn't stand the Blackhawks for so long is he had all these fans all of a sudden go buy a Patrick Kane jersey and, like, had no idea about any of the history. It was just like you're just jumping on at the right time.
So, yeah, there's a lot that I like Bulls fans in the 90s, people just because they win. Like our buddy Beasley. He's a Patriots fan. Why? They win.
Because he's the front runner.
Yeah, right? Where are you like we're going to become Arizona Cardinals fans on this show.
If
we're not.
Now, so Beasley probably was young when that dynasty started, like I was with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
So if he started liking Tom Brady early on, okay, I might be able to get on board with that. Because I was the same way. I loved Emmitt Smith and Troy Aikman. Like, that's why I became a Cowboys fan, and I had family down there. So I thought he was a Cowboys fan, actually.
He is, but he loves Brady and the Patriots.
Okay.
Yeah, he is, all that. But that's the thing is that – but this question is teams that you hope lose every single game. It came off of walk around downtown yesterday. People – I mean, it's not a dislike for Kentucky basketball, but a lot of people hate – but is it more about the fans? Are you hating the fans more than the actual team?
Probably.
To do those? Yeah.
Teresa in Nashville is a fan of the New Orleans Saints since 1967. I will never, ever cheer for the Atlanta Falcons.
Love it, Teresa. That was that first year for the Saints down there, I think.
3332 says, I hate Kurt Busch with a passion. Hope he crashes in every race. Well, he's retired now, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. 4312, Reds don't even blip on the Cardinals fans' radar, and I hope the Cubs never win.
So Red fan doesn't care about the Cardinals?
No, other way around. Cardinals fan doesn't care about the Reds, yeah.
Okay.
Josh, I want the Mets, Phillies, Nationals, and Marlins to lose every game every year. I want the Jags, Texans, and Colts to lose every game, and I want the Dodgers to lose every game. I also want the football Tennessee Vols to lose every game. I want Duke basketball to lose every game.
Oh, on and on and on. Love it, man. Yeah, there's a few. So, yeah, I mean, I guess the question, if you deep dive into it, it's like fan bases that you really just despise. A lot of people despise Tennessee football fan base.
Justin in Greenbrier says, the Pittsburgh Penguins, Preds fans know why. My creative player on the NHL game got drafted by the Penguins, and I quit and started over. Al says, I will never root for California or New York teams and never for China or Russia. Well,
oh, my goodness.
Probably important.
I just refreshed our text line. Good Lord, man.
7968 says, the New York Yankees fans are either bandwagon or clueless people who just like the logo.
Well, that's the same way it was for Alabama football. And look, if you're now, I get it. But I think part of being a fan, like a really dedicated fan, you need to know the history.
Yeah,
you got to tell me who the coach was before Mike Shula. I mean, you got to tell me players. That's the same with the Yankees, right? You got to tell me about people that were there. Actually, it was. Was
it Mike Price?
Mike Price.
That's right. Who never coached a game.
And then before that, it was.
Was that DeBose?
Was not.
Was it? Gene Stallings?
Nope.
No? Who am I missing?
He left and went to Texas A&M.
I don't remember.
Dennis Franchione.
But then
DuBose,
then
Stallings. Yeah. So that's the thing. But I need
Who was
to know,
between Bear and Stallings?
Ray Perkins.
Perkins, yeah.
Remember, that's the don't be Ray Perkins.
Yeah, right.
Don't follow in the steps of a legend, because then it was Bill Curry.
Yeah,
and then
right.
Gene Stallings.
Yeah.
So all that. So that's the thing. Is like, if you're a Yankees fan, and you're not going to go back and to the 1940s, but yeah, I need you to go back a little bit if you're a dedicated fan of that team, and tell me. I mean, a lot of Patriots fans don't remember Drew Bledsoe.
Yeah.
I mean, had Drew Bledsoe never got injured, Tom Brady wouldn't have had the career he had. Look, I get circumstances happen and go on, but again, I think it's 50-50. You root because somebody you don't like is a fan of that team. Like, I'm going to hate them too.
6967 says, Chase saying, give me an NFL team that bandwagon fans jump on like it's not obviously his team. Yeah, you're right. It is. That's fine. 0181, any team that LeBron James is on. 1880 says Kansas City, the Chiefs. Ron says, what if it's a team that you need to win, even though you hate them, so you can get into the playoff? That's a tough one, but it's true. That happens now, like with the turn.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's true. It's like it's miserable.
I guess there's a few exceptions here. That one hurts. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. 9708, hate those cheating Astros.
What? Okay, all right, Dr. Crane. All right, let me ask you this. They banged on trash cans, right? Is that what they did?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, is that illegal?
Not necessarily. I mean, what they were doing was just banging on trash cans when there was a breaking ball, and they would just crank it over the fence. So, I mean, yes, not technically, Joe.
By the way, 3446 says forgot Shula, but his last text was Tuesday at 8 o'clock. Holy hell, Chase, go home. You're going to burn out working too much. Because I was doing the pregame.
Oh, okay. Are you doing the pregame tonight?
I am. But here's a little inside baseball for you. I was home.
Get it, Chaser!
And I will be tonight, too, so it's okay. Let's see, more of these. 4312, everyone hates the Dodgers also, especially now.
Yeah.
Scott in Waverly, I'm a diehard Niners fan, and watching Seahawks win the Super Bowl made me want to jump off a bridge. Please don't do that.
Don't do that, all right?
7268, the New England Patriots, and all thanks to the 2004 divisional playoffs against the Titans. Was that 04 or 03?
That was the 03 season,
Yeah.
but it was in January of 04.
Do you think if the Tuck rule never happened, is there as much vitriol for the Patriots? Or, I mean, because you had that, and then you had
the cheating.
Spygate, Deflategate, like all those things, and so it just was kind of a running pattern.
Well, I mean, the Patriots lost a first-round draft choice, and was it 08 and got fined? I think Belichick got fined $500,000. The team got fined, I mean, for illegally taping things, and they were not supposed to do that. I mean, Eric Mangini, they had a crew taping the coaches giving signals, and Eric Mangini blew all that out of the water. That's why Belichick hated him. So, I don't know. I mean, Brady's run to be an elite quarterback, you have to have a lot of help.
Yeah.
Tucker will help. I'm telling you, Drew Bennett catches that pass in the playoff game, gets the Titans a first down. They go down and win. Patriots don't get that second Super Bowl in 2003. But he dropped the pass.
Yeah.
It's 5 degrees. I get it. And then the Patriots win. They go to the Super Bowl. There are instances along the way that you need help with to become great in elite status, and that was one of those moments.
I may regret this. Hank in East Nashville says, Chase is a Cowboys fan. Makes perfect sense about him now. What do you mean by that, Hank? Come down here and say that to my face.
Watch him show up and you run out of here.
No,
Hank's like, where is
I'm just
he?
going to be like, that's Chase.
He's like, where? You're like, get out of here, Henbo.
615-737-1025. We'll answer this and much more coming up next. Chase and Big Joe live at Chiefs on Broadway, 102.5 The Game. Chase and Big Joe, 102.5 The Game, live at Chiefs on Broadway. All Eric Church today.
Yes.
And we want him to call in.
We are. Do you mind if I do another commercial spot real quick?
Yeah, can we get 4 in a row?
It's all Joe all day.
WJOE, you're home for Big Joe.
Oh, my Lord, man. We love everybody. Thanks for listening in our wonderful advertising.
That's what happens when you sell everything.
That's right, buddy. Get on, get on, get it done.
Get out there. Anyway, our question of the day has really taken off. A team you will never cheer for. Eric, we love you, but we want Eric Church to call in too. Eric wants to weigh in on this.
Hey guys, if I also wanted to tell you about an incident that happened with involving the Titans and the Patriots, guys. Of course, that was a game. Of course, they lost 17-14 with the Drew Bennett, and it was controversial with that. And I remember because I was sitting and watching a flat screen movie projection TV at the Belcourt Theater because I live about half a mile forward there. But do you also remember an incident that happened right before the leading up to the game?
I do not.
Against the Patriots?
Well, it actually, if you remember this happened either early that Friday morning, the day before the game, or early, Saturday morning, the day of the game. There was a fire alarm that went off at the Titans Hotel, and players and coaches were evacuated from the hotel. I think that may have been a false alarm. There may have been Patriots fans that found out where the Titans players were staying and set off that alarm. I distinctly remember that happening. I just didn't know if you guys remember that or not.
I do. D-Mace has talked about it before because it was a big thing. Coach Fisher's brought it up. Yeah, that was something.
Yeah, guys, I guess if there was one team that I had to pick that I could never, ever cheer for, guys, this is hard because there's so many I could go through, but the one team I can't ever root for is probably the Boston Celtics. I cannot stand the Celtics. I'm a big Philadelphia 76ers fan. The rivalry, I could not even root for them to win for us to make the playoffs. If we make the playoffs or something like that, that's fine. But I am just a avid hater of the Celtics. I cannot stand them. Guys, it's always such a pleasure to talk to you. Y'all take care, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it. 615-737-1025. Kenny the mailman wants to weigh in. Kenny, what's up?
Hello, good friend.
What's up, buddy?
What's up?
I understand the question, and at one time I was like that, but there's also you sort of have to grow and change as you get older. And what changed me, my youngest son, Jack, I love Andy, right, Chase?
Yes, sir.
He considered walking on at baseball at UT, and he looked at me and said, Dad, would you and Mom, would that be okay? Would you cheer for me? And I told him, I promise you, Babby and I would have orange jackets, orange hats, orange fold-up chairs, everything. And if you walked to bat and looked at us with a gleam in your eye, we would boo the Hell out of you. We would have rather he had walked on at the University of Cuba than go up to that city. So maybe some people grow, but we didn't.
Well, good for you, Kenny.
Y'all have a good day.
All
Thanks,
right, buddy.
Kenny. Appreciate it. Rick wants to weigh in. Rick, what you got?
Oh, I agree with Kenny. I hate UT with a passion. And there's only one university, and that's Notre Dame.
Okay.
We hate Michigan and USC also.
What about – all right, so you still hate Tennessee too?
Oh, I despise UT.
Now, is it more the fan base or the or the teams?
Yes, that's it. That's the fan base.
Okay. What about University of Miami?
Oh, now you're talking. I hope they rot in hell. Excuse me.
Goodness, Rick. Just blanket hate everyone.
I didn't mind Alabama as much, but this year I do.
Oh, man. Rick,
after they let them go in.
Rick, who do you like besides Notre Dame? Anybody?
Not in college.
But you know what? You're honest.
I've been listening to them. I'm 62. I've been listening to them since I was 62. Ara Parsegian days.
That's going back a ways.
You remember Tom Clements?
I do.
Left-handed quarterback.
Yep.
That was my hero growing up.
All right,
yeah,
Rick.
I go back a ways, and I don't rain or shine. It's the Irish, period.
All right, Rick. Do you accept Jerry Faust was a terrible coach?
Oh, hell yeah. He wasn't even a coach.
Yeah, I mean, he was a good high school coach that should have never been in college. But at least you're honest, Rick, and we'll appreciate that from you, Bubba.
I'm a Titans fan I'm a Cowboys fan and a Titans fan sentimentally, so I'm hoping the Titans will grab up Love.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe I hope they do. I wish he'd slide back to them. But I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, pal.
Thank you, Rick. Appreciate it. Gary wants to weigh in. What's up, Gary?
I was born in 1958. I grew up in Minneapolis as a Minnesota Gopher fan. I will forever hate Michigan and Ohio State because I grew up in the days when the Big Ten was the Big Two and the Little Eight. And every year they played for the championship, rolled over everybody else. To this day, I can't stand the sight of either of the uniforms. I love your show. Have a great day.
Thank you, Gary.
Gary, I was going to ask you about Lou Holtz being only in Minnesota for 1 year. Are you mad at Lou Holtz? He was only there a year and left you?
I've never been able to forgive Lou Holtz.
Attaboy, Gary. Thanks, buddy.
Sorry to the Notre Dame fan, but he came to town for 2 years, turned the program around, and then he got his dream job. And it was a tough one to take back in the day, I'll tell you that. So, for sure. But I enjoy you guys so much, and it's a fun topic.
All right. Thank you, Gary.
Thanks, Gary. Appreciate the call there. It's funny. I think the topic of can you blame somebody for taking the dream job, that's a tough one because, depending on who you're a fan of.
You know who we hate that took the dream job that left the program in shambles? Lane Kiffin.
Notice we said that together.
Right? Late January, and I blame Lane Kiffin for Derek Dooley.
Yeah. Chase and Big Joe presented by the Omni Nashville Hotel, and the scores right now. It is and our scoreboard updates are driven by Toyota. Be listening through out the day to the updates. Toyota, let's go places. In the SEC at the half, Kentucky leads Missouri 38-29 at Bridgestone Arena. They just tipped off the second half. Elsewhere in college basketball, Iowa State up on Texas Tech 47-39 early in the second half. NC State trails Virginia 61-51, 8:17 to go in that one. St. John's in Rick Pitino leading Providence 75-53. That's one of his former teams, right?
Yep.
In the second half in the Big East tournament. In the Big Ten, Ohio State leads Iowa 58-51, 7:54 to go in that ball game. And just underway in the MAC championship in the quarterfinals, Toledo leads Bowling Green 5-2. So that is your scoreboard driven by Toyota. Right now is conference tournaments ongoing. Well, Jason Big Joe 102.5 The Game live at Chiefs on Broadway. I just looked at a group text that I'm in with you. And
man.
The picture you just sent made me laugh.
Sorry, Dr. Crane. I apologize, buddy. There's some. Go ahead.
It's a power move.
It is a power move.
I mean, there's some pictures in your phone you keep, right? And you never use them. You're like, oh, this is appropriate. There's one I keep all the time. It's the one where Kelsey's yelling at Andy Reid in the Super Bowl on the sidelines. I love that picture because Reid's like, you're not paying attention to him, and Travis Kelce's just screaming his head off at him.
Yeah, it's a fantastic one. By the way, there's this video circulating on Twitter of, I guess, this lady that's doing a news report in Cincinnati, and this guy walks up behind her smoking a cigarette and just eats the cigarette live on TV.
Oh, that's disgusting. And they cut away really quick.
Cut away very quick.
That is awful like that. It's funny, all the responses we got for our question today that teams that you hope never win a game. The hate is distributed really equally amongst a bunch of teams, which I find very cool.
Well, I feel like it depends on where you are geographically, but like Ohio State, Michigan, or one of them, Notre Dame, are always going to get it. Down here, Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, Florida.
Yeah, right. Like Kentucky, like 45-33 in the second half versus Missouri right now, and much of the chagrin of a lot of people who always want Kentucky to lose because half they don't like Kentucky and half of them don't like the fan base. But if Kentucky keeps playing like this, they'll be here tomorrow, and businesses in downtown Nashville absolutely love that.
615-737-1025 is our phone and text line. Tennessee will play this afternoon.
Auburn.
Yeah.
And it's a big game for Auburn. They beat Tennessee. They might have their chances improved just a tad bit of getting in the tournament. But Stephen Pearl playing his alma mater.
Yep. And Ament going to play for Tennessee.
That's right. Yesterday you and I were on courtside for just a little bit watching. It's always amazing how gigantic those basketball players are.
Oh, I know.
How athletic, how gigantic, how good they are is just like another level.
Yeah.
See guys 6'11" running down the court with no problem. I was like, oh my gosh, man.
No, I know. It's crazy. It is interesting with Tennessee. Ament's been hurt. You're going to make the tournament. So does it make sense to go ahead and play him if he's not 100% now as opposed to maybe wait till you actually need him?
What if he says, I'm going?
Yeah, and that sure. And I love that.
Yeah.
But I think I find it interesting. So we'll see how healthy he is. And because I think he got hurt against Vanderbilt. So see what happens there this afternoon. 2 o'clock, is that when they tip off?
After this game. 30 minutes after the Kentucky-Missouri game. Look, I don't fault the guy who wants to play to get in there. If he's not going to hurt the team and if he's able to go, I think if you're over 75%, I think you're good to go. You just can't fight a guy's heart who wants to be out there and play with his team today. So big game, though, for Auburn. They're going to be coming after it. And, because you're in the tournament, do you relax just a tad? Who knows? But we'll find out this afternoon, and if Auburn can get that, it'll be a huge win for Stephen Pearl. But we'll have to see what happens.
Coming up next, our good friend Jill Jelnick from Fox 17, sports director over there, is going to join the program live here at Chiefs on Broadway. All of our SEC tournament coverage presented by our friends at Thompson Machinery, City Auto of Murfreesboro. Visit cityautomitsubishi.com. Maple Street Biscuit Company, Wake Up to Wow, Volunteer Hose and Gasket, Crown Royal, live generously and life will treat you royally. And the Metro Nashville Police Department, learn more at joinmnpd.com. More coming in hour number 2. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game.